Beer with a smoky aroma. Have you ever had a beer with a smoky aroma? Such beer goes very well with sausage, smoked salmon, and recipes with bacon. But how then does a smoky beer get that aroma? The answer is the kind of malt used by the brewer. This unique ingredient is called smoked or peated malt, or Rauch malt in Germany. So these beers are normally known as Rauch beers. When barley or wheat is made to germinate, enzymes are created that break down the starches into sugars. If it is allowed to continue germinating, those sugars are consumed in the maturation of the embryo, culminating in a seedling. We don't want that. Therefore, the germination must be stopped at a certain point. These days, germination is halted at an ideal point through the use of a special kiln drying process. In the old days, however, that technology did not exist, and germination could only be halted by drying out the malt on a rooftop, for example, through the help of the wind and the sun, or by utilizing fire. With fire, some mesh was placed in an oven and the malt was spread around on top of the mesh. The fire was kept going at an appropriate distance from below the malt. The germination would stop, and the result sometimes was, you guessed it, smoky. The smoked malt was what makes the smoked beer. So basically, in the old days, brewers could only use wind-dried malt or smoked malt. There's nothing like brewing a beer with smoked malt. Smoked malt delivers an exceptional brewing creativity, making it possible to develop complexity as well as rich, robust, smoky flavors in beers. If you're ever in a restaurant or a pub and spot a smoky beer, definitely try it out with some smoky food.